Hey guys, it's Nisi J coming to you live from Honey Be Ready podcast by Golden Sunflower LLC. This episode is going to be like a little introduction so y'all get to know me and get to see what y'all have coming in store. But I do have a client horror story, and baby, this one involves roaches. Baby roaches, to be more specific. But you gotta wait to the end to see that one. Hey guys, it's Nisi J coming to you live. I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube or Apple Podcasts, but you can stream us on both as well as look at snippets from the shows on Instagram and Facebook. You can follow us at Honey Be Ready. And just to let you guys know, we're going to get into a whole bunch of topics. If you have any topics, you can send this to us on Instagram or Facebook, as well as if you have some client horror stories. I don't care if you're a hairstylist, I don't care if you wax, you can be a real estate agent, anything. If you're a service provider of any way, shape, or form, male or female, send us those stories because we want all the tea. All of it, okay? We want to hear all of the nitty gritty. And just a little bit about myself. So, I am a mother of my sweet little baby Naomi. I am an entrepreneur, as you know. I have a wax studio. I have coloring books, which I'll link those down below if you want to purchase. If you're listening from Apple Podcasts, you can click on our YouTube and I will link them in the description below. Speaking of that, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe, comment, like, so y'all can be updated on these new episodes, because baby, we coming at you with all the tea. So honey, be ready, because I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a very interesting show. But yeah, so we're gonna come at you with the life advice. We're gonna come at you with relationship advice. We're gonna talk about some deep stuff. So some of these episodes, it might make y'all cry, might make me cry, And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna be on these episodes all by myself. We are gonna have some visitors. Yes, we're gonna have a couple visitors here and there. Some episodes it might just be me. Some episodes it might be a couple people. You just gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned and be ready. Period. Yes, I'm a millennial, for those of y'all who are wondering. I know if you're looking at me on YouTube, I know I might look young. No, I'm not. I'm a 90s baby and I'm proud of it. Period. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna talk about some millennial topics because baby, one thing, even though I am a millennial, I am not my generation, baby. I have an old soul. That's one thing I can't say. I was born in 96, but I should have been born in like 70 something or 80 something because yeah, this generation, some of y'all is ghetto. Yes, the generation of the millennials and Gen Zs especially, yeah. So I don't know what's going on with this generation, but we gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that on one of these episodes. But like I said, this is just a intro episode. We ain't gonna get into too much. I just want y'all to get a taste of what y'all have to come. But all right, y'all, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say for this first little episode. But I do have a client horror story for y'all. Let me get this story out for y'all, because baby, let's just say it deals with baby roaches. Baby roaches. Not just regular roaches. Baby roaches. Alright, y'all. Like I said, these stories will remain anonymous, so you don't have to worry about your clients figuring out to say something about them. But let's get started. This is a waxer story, okay? Now, all the stories won't be waxers. Like I said, if you're a service provider of any way, shape, or form, DM us on Facebook or Instagram your stories, and I will keep you anonymous, and you could be featured on the show, okay? Anonymously. Your story could be featured on the show. Let me correct that, because I don't want y'all to be like, I don't want you to, tell my clients that I was talking about them. No, you will remain anonymous, I promise. All right, so here we go. It's a waxer story. She said, I had this client come in. She was already a little late. She was already about to get fired, which if you're a service provider in the beauty industry, them getting fired is them not being able to come to you no more. Okay, so she was already about to get fired because she was acting real messy, and you know, the provider didn't like her energy that she was bringing in. So the provider said I was waxing her, and she turned around, you know, to her pot to grab more wax, right? And girl, she sees something out the corner of her eye. Now, this where you got me, because if I'd seen something out the corner of my eye, I probably would scream, knowing me, because I don't do bugs. I don't do bugs. So she says, I saw something out the corner of my eye, and she looked. She stopped immediately, and she looked at the girl, and it was a baby roach crawling on the girl's shirt. Once again, me personally, I would have screamed. But she saw a baby roach crawling on the girl's shirt. She dropped her wax stick, and she was like, oh my gosh, there's something crawling on you. And the girl said in her calmest voice, oh yeah, I'm used to it. Pause once again, I'm sorry. But used to it? Used to roaches crawling on you? No ma'am. Disgusting. I'm sorry. Yuck. Anyway, I'm used to it. And the waxer said she was, you know, freaking out. Her skin was crawling, rightfully so. And let's see. And you know, so the girl goes to grab it off her shirt. The client goes to grab the roach off her shirt. And the waxer was like, no. And so she hurried up and handed her a paper towel. And so, you know, she gave her the paper towel. The waxer picked up her trash can, and she, you know, held it out so the girl could throw the roach and the paper towel in the trash. And, you know, she was like, all right, we done. The waxer was like, she don't know if she got all the hair or not, but, you know, when there's roaches involved, forget all that. So, you know, she said she was just disgusted at that point. She don't even know if she got the nitty gritties. And so she was like, she got up, and, you know, she let her pre-book for that moment. And she was like, as soon as she left the building, the waxer looked to see if she left anything, the girl left anything behind, and she goes to look at her bench, and there was another roach. Well, no, she said bug, but it was a roach. We know it was a roach, baby. It's okay. But another roach, not just one. You bring in not one roach in my facility, two. And y'all know when you see one, there's more. No, ma'am. I don't care what you got going on at home, but don't bring it to my facilities. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So she said, you know, she canceled everybody that she had on her book for that day. Rightfully so. And she went to the store and bought a whole bunch of cleaning products. You know, she took everything out of her suite. She mopped, she cleaned, disinfected, you know, washed the baseboards, the whole 9 yards, all of that. And so she was like, she rebought everything. She rebought a new cover for her bed. She rebought, you know, all that, you know, if you were a waxer, you know, we cover our bed in 15,000 things. So she went and rebought everything. And then she said, you know, whatever she bought in the room, mind you, these waxes, they only be like 15-30 minutes max, depending on what you get. But I'm not about to let 15 minutes leave me with, you know, something that can, you know, jeopardize my business. Because a roach can create another roach and create multiple more roaches. Because like I said, once there's one, there will be more. But anyway, let's get back to it. And so she was like, she finished up, you know, cleaning everything down. She went home and she showered, and she wrote a nice little message to old girl saying, you know, that she was blocked from booking any services because she didn't want to risk the safety of her business or her clients. And the girl, you know, read the message, didn't ever respond, didn't apologize, nothing. All right. So now the story's over. Y'all, I don't know what I would do in that situation, because like I said, I don't do bugs. I don't don't like rats, roaches, bugs, anything. None of that. I'm sorry. And then the two bugs that I'm most terrified of is stink bugs and them cicadas. Baby, you could rob me with a cicada. Because I don't know. They're so nasty, and I'm so happy that they only come out every 17 years. Because I'll get to a story one day on why I'm terrified of cicadas. Because I was traumatized. But yeah, I don't like roaches. I don't like cicadas. I don't like stink bugs. I don't like spiders. None of that. So more power to her. Because I done kicked that girl out then and there. I'm sorry. If you have a roach on you in my vicinity, in my presence, no. I'm sorry. No, ma'am. But yeah, that's the client story for today. You know, we'll have more client stories in the future. Hopefully they're as interesting as that, because roaches, y'all, roaches. Like I said, whatever you got going at home is what you have going on at home. Do not bring them critters out with you to other people's facilities. It's different if somebody got roaches when you get there, not you bringing them in there. If somebody got roaches when you get to their facility, turn around and go home. Cancel that service. No, ma'am. But you bring them in there? No. That ain't right. That is not right. But yeah, so, you know, send us some more stories so we can have some more tea to spill about these clients. Because trust me, I know. I'm a service provider. I know how these clients can be. And I've had some crazy clients myself. But y'all won't know about mine. Because no. We ain't even tiptoeing into my clients. I'm gonna let y'all send y'all stories, okay? But anyway, that was today's tea. Like I said, this was just a little introductory episode so y'all can get a taste of what y'all gonna be seeing. You know, like I said, if you're on Apple Podcasts, subscribe to us so you can see all the episodes. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be ready for all the rest of the episodes. And also follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook, you know, just so you can support, you know, send us your stories, send us topic ideas. Because send me all the topic ideas. I don't care if it deals with, you know, career-wise. I don't care if it's dealing with life topics, relationship topics, motherhood topics, you know, all that good junk. Okay? But, all right, y'all. We out. So if somebody, listen. If somebody ever come to you acting like they're going to talk about you, you know, just stand proud. Whatever they got to say, you know, dust it off your shoulders. Stand proud and be like, and that's fine. Period. Because if you got something to say about me, that's fine, baby. Because you can't touch this. Period. Okay? Okay. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Bye. And guys, please excuse those voices in the back. I did not know that you could hear them while I was recording.